barber of the Ville with the razor in my hand. Possessed the gift, got the power. Form a boy into a man from them corner shops, shopping plaza hoods, and them malls. Hot up in the kitchen, fix a kitchen cuss. We evolve, long nights, long days.
What's up, everybody? It's JELON the Barber. Wanted to share some love with you. It's the 50th year of hip hop, and share something about how I pushed out this hip hop and how I represented hip hop. Did you represent hip hop? You know, I was representing hip hop in the 80s, you know, the 70s too. I was pushing hip hop, you know, and rapping the message when I was 10 and 11 years old. The whole song like it was a scripture or something, rapping the message, you feel me? And knew it by heart, and walking down the street with a box with batteries in a bag. I don't even know if I had a backpack, but I had a bag with batteries in it, walking to the park in Carson, to the Victoria Park swimming pool with a box on my shoulder, like Blowfly and different other hip hop artists. That he's an old school hip hop artist, but Blowfly, I was rocking that. And when parents was telling you to turn that music off or take that out of the cassette, you know, we was violators, and we was the kind of hip hop promoters that, you know, while the artist was in the studio, you couldn't push that music without, you know, a person like me who was on the street with that box radio. And even though they were saying things that might have been disrespectful, but not that it was disrespectful to the parent or to the elders, it was, the language might have been just a little more violent or just a little bit more coarse than what they were used to hearing, because it was from the streets, and the streets was producing a sound that the culture had never even heard before in terms of the way it was going about it, with a scratch. You know, people wasn't scratching in the 60s. So, you know, and then the clothes and everything that came about it, the language. So I'm a hip hop enforcer from day one. That's right. And I just wanted to represent, you know, my hip hop ambassadorship. And if you have your hip hop ambassadorship, then you should represent it too. So language, what I do for a living, and even the haircuts. I've always looked at hip hop artists from day one to get my haircuts in line with what is the culture, because I wanted my haircut to have a voice and have a language. And so the language was hip hop. So of course you're getting 5 lines on the side. Absolutely. Of course it's going to be the flattest, boxiest top with a part going through there. That's the hip hop. And it's going to be bald on the side. And before the fade was even on deck, Martin Luther King and Malcolm X cats have fades, but I'm talking about like bald all the way, where you can just see that, oh, this is disrespectful haircut. But with numbers, we were athletes, and we put our school initials, and we put our basketball numbers and our football numbers and footballs in our heads, because we was on that level. It was hip hop. I just want to shout it out to y'all today, hip hop and barbering. And I just wanted to push love out to the hip hop culture and everybody else who had their part in hip hop. Peace. It's JELON the Barber, y'all. One love.
Boy, I want to fade. I need a taper up, then a razor shave, a hot towel, steamed up, lined up.